Welcome, everyone. The topic for the day is tools and strategies for employee engagement. So, basically, I'll give you certain parameters of tools wherein you can actually understand and probably strategize for the employee engagement. Now, what exactly is the key statistic that we are looking into it is what is the percentage of our employees being actively disengaged or not engaged or probably engaged. Now, this is what we need to understand. As a tools for employee engagement, we need to enhance this level further. This has to be approximately 33% of the workforce. That is what we want to go around it, right? And what else? The other thing that comes in my mind is, can we reduce the actively disengagement thing in a very shorter span of time and limit it altogether? So what do we want to go it? We want to bring it, reduce it at the same time, and probably with not engaged we need to also reduce it and probably get them engaged. Now, this is my employee engagement key statistics is all about it. Approximately 20% been engaged and 45% been actively disengaged, and then in between are all people who are just about managing themselves with. So what do I go about it? We can have a strong survey around it on a 5 point scale, whereon the zero means strongly disagree and four means strongly agree as such. So that is what we are going to go around it. We can have some questionnaires that can be administered in the form. I feel encouraged to come with the new and better ways of doing things. Probably I'm thinking out of the box solution. My work gives me a feeling of personal accomplishment. How many of them people will be giving it to you? Now, these are basically the tools that I'm giving it to you to understand and administer it in your organization and have an employee engagement survey altogether. I have the resources, I have the tools to do my job. Probably some of might they say they neither agree nor disagree, or they have to manage, they strongly disagree, or then there are companies will which provide everything at their discretions of the employees. In my job, I've clearly defined quality goals. Again, this has to be disputed upon. Does an excellent job in keeping the employees informed no matter what is affecting us. When customers are dissatisfied, I can usually correct the problem to their satisfaction level. Now, are you this is all about empowered employees, finding out whether the employee feels that they are suitably empowered or not. So that is what we are looking at. I understand why it is so important for the company to value diversity. This is where we need to understand the inclusivity of the organization that comes around it. My job makes good use of my skills. Probably some people might actively say that they have been underutilized. Somebody might be stating that they are being exploited. The way you want to go around it, in either of the cases, these are the reason for having disgruntled employee. My supervisors, managers visibly demonstrate a commitment to quality. How satisfied are you with the information you receive from management on what is going on in your division? As so survey results, we can have the survey result, and this can be your employee engagement tools altogether, as on which will the company will gives us the revenue, the net profitability, the capacity, the growth vis-a-vis the current or probably in the future, the or in the past, the EBITDA, the number of products being launched, the gross profit, the operating expenses that has been. Now you need to see, these are the hardcore parameters that has been that has been can be stated and found out. These are financials numbers, right? Now here these numbers will tell whether the organization is in the right track or not. If not, what can be done, what is going wrong. If things are not on the right track, it will tell it to you that the you have an employee, you have a team which probably there is the spirit is missing altogether, or they are not working in unison or altogether. So this needs to be understood time and again. So what about the revenue, the net profits, capacity, products, the earning before income tax and other allowances or deduction, gross profit? This will give you a vibrant indication of how well or how not so well the moving around. Remember, activities to increase the employee engagement. What are those activities that you need to go around it? Now, this is strategies which I am suggesting you need not completely adhere to it, or should I say, with a full hearted, that you can tune those these strategies to your, made it to your company's environment altogether. An important part of an onboarding process is having someone answer some really important question. Now, during the onboarding, immediately after recruitment, during the onboarding process, you can very well understand the thought process of the newer employee and see, look how they are reacting. Question that someone would be hesitate to simply ask a manager is one of the things that comes around it. Building a trustworthy relationship with someone with more experience in the company can guide a newcomer. Can we have a sort of a mentor, attach a mentor mentee, or can we have somebody who will be acting as a team lead altogether? The way these employees can be better adapt and grow as a part of the team. How well can they be integrated? How well they can be incorporated into the team, into the values and the ethos of the organization, that needs to be understood. This partnership is much more required, and this partnership need not be only between the boss and the subordinate. It can be within the peers that comes around it. So question that someone could be hesitantly asked of managers, probably yes. Building a sense of purpose, a sense of trust, a sense of faith among the people, and having a team building activities will help in a long way for the company to achieve engagement employees. So we can have other things also. Let's say we can have a ethnic day or the theme day or the casual day, or probably any of the days that goes around it. It can be anything. Let's say one of the themes is wear white, or wear light colors, or wear dark color clothes. Be an informal impromptu suit. The birthday things can be celebrated. Of all the staff can be celebrated at one day in a cafeteria or in the common area as such of the company. That's the day for the month of January, for the month of February. All birthdays that been encapsulated, we will have a designated day. Let's say the last Friday, the first Friday of the month, the last Friday of the month, the way you want to go around it. So what I'm trying to tell it to you is, have a lot of company can bring and a lot of vibrancy within the office atmosphere, have a lot of employee, and this will bring a sense of employee loyalty, a lot of fun. Make a day of ethnic wear or a chocolate on certain days can boost employee morale and probably kill the monotony at the job. This is what we are looking into it. This is where the team spirit will actually build in, and the people will actually start. So what do we go about it? This kind of photos can be there in the website. This can be there in the notice board, wherein you can have a lot of photographs of all your team members in the wall of fame. As you want to go all over it, we can have an employee of the week, employee of the month. What are the targets that grows around it? Every time everybody walks on the corridors of the offices, they see their photographs, there is a sense of pride in them. That is what has been reflected. Everybody is absolutely in love with themselves. That is what is all about it. So have photos of your team, frame them in and around your office, show them that you appreciate them. Group photos, funny photos, events, random photos snapped when people aren't watching what exactly is happening. Being this candid moment can help it to you. This is where you can foster the team spirit, absolutely cement the work relationship altogether. And I am saying only anything and everything that relates to employee engagement. That is what we are looking into. So encourage charity. Yes, you can personalize your own company's gift card, reward employees, allow them to make charitable donation to an organization of their choice, number one, or you can give certain things to them. Organization can come up with a cause that might align with the company's mission. Empower the employees to team up, raise money in a friendly but competitive manner, and also not only raise money but disburse the money into that particular charity. Or they might take a day or two off and visit the cause where they want to make this donation altogether. If it is to a school, if it is to an old age home, if it is to illness that they want to dedicate it down, if it is to the destitute that they want to help it out, whatever it is can be done. If you can allow them to collect the monies, raise the donation, and subsequently administer them also, give them a days off, this will have a sense of feeling and sense of responsibility towards them, and enhance the faith for of the company in them, and they probably will reciprocate thoroughly, constructively, for the next round of charity that might comes around it, for the next round of event that the company might be building upon it. And they will understand that company is there to be genuinely care for them, and they are genuinely for the other charitable organization, which probably they themselves with their own hand executing and handing it over to them. So that is one thing which will they will always take pride in. So recognize and encourage innovations. Yes, as many of the time people are achieving the objectives, you should always recognize and encourage innovations. We need to understand what is the achievement, what is happening in the company. Now this encouragement, this appreciation, if you take a photographs, if you let everybody know even in a social media of the company handling things, this will give them a sense of pride, a transparency will come in, and there will be a healthy competition from among the employees, among the work teams, so that they can get the same prize in the next round whenever it is going to happen. Give them a friendly good job, recognize them publicly for going the extra that comes around it. Now celebrate achievement, big or small. They are solid proof that the team is putting in their meanings. So that is what we need to understand. No one can go through the task and assignments for a month or even years without burning out. This is absolutely true. Refill the energy tanks with some recognition. Celebrate the hard work. This is of all what we are looking. Remember, create an in-house mentorship opportunities. This is what will ensure that they have a say in the future of the company. This will ensure that they will understand what is take to reach to their goals, while simultaneously helping one of their subordinates and probably building the skills about them, and helping them or be the architecture of somebody's future altogether. This will pair employees with well-defined internal growth paths. For instance, an employee expresses interest in becoming marketing officer, partner with them in a high-level marketers in an organization. This is going to show them, expose them to the perils of various department, various job role that is there, and will educate them so that they are mentally prepared for things. So identify the internal growth path. I have see what happens from associate product manager. You become a product manager, right? So you might become the regional manager, the zonal manager, the eventual directors, as the case might be. What I'm trying to give you is just an understanding of what your current role is all about and how the path goes around. The future roles will be of that product managers comes around it. What are the senior product managers, the growth opportunities that comes around. These are things, if you can clearly state it down, and this is anything and everything. Remember, this is absolutely anything and everything comes out from product managers, the zonal managers. What are the requirements? Will be some will be the regional manager as such. The regional managers, what are the opportunity and description comes around it. If and can show the path, they will know exactly what is been expected or what is in store in the future. Remember, poor relationship between employees and the managers are a leading cause of employee disengagement. In fact, it is often be said that a person doesn't resign from the job or the company; they resign from their bosses as such. So that is what we need to understand and iron out any issues between the levels of supervisors and the employees thereby. Rather than confining feedback to an annual performance review, encourage managers to give subordinates handwritten note expressing their gratitude in moment, giving stars to them, applying them, acknowledging them, rewarding them, incentivizing them. Celebrate people. What it is: celebrate retirement, celebrate birthdays, celebrate newcomers welcoming, celebrate anything that has been there. If there are something called national day, if there are something called ethnic day, celebrate it. If there are things that has been done out there, somebody has become a new father or a new mother, always encourage them, have them celebrate their new status altogether. This makes company a great place, a relaxing ways to show that they matter, to show that they are a part of a team, and we are always with all together. So Employee effective group learning strategies. What is this all about? It is incorporate training sessions with all the employees from time to time. Definitely yes. Let the whole people be involved into it. Definitely yes. It should be a wholesome process and not be limited to a hardly handful of few. So challenging employees to step up out of their comfort zone. This is what we need to go around it. And for example, by making quieter employee act as a sub team leader out of the comfort zone, asking them to take up the role of a supervisor for a day if there are any hiccups in the thing. See them how they perform, see how they handle the pressure situation, see how they are interested or apprehensive about their things. This will give you a lot of insight about the employees. This is how you effective group learning strategy be incorporated. With this, I come to an end of this presentation. Thank you for watching this video.